Hi, this is Michael Niren, immigration lawyer and founder of VisaPlace.com. One question we get a lot is, can I do my own immigration application? Do I really need a lawyer or an immigration professional to help me? Well, for the record, let me clear this all up. The answer is a resounding no. You don't need an immigration professional. You don't need a lawyer to do your case in most cases. Some litigation cases where you go to court, you appeal a refusal, you're really gonna need a lawyer to help you. Now, when it comes to applications for temporary resident visas or permanent resident visas, technically the answer is no. You can certainly do your application on your own. However, there are always risks and benefits to different paths to something that you ultimately want. And in this case, you want to get a visa, you want to get approved, you want to get entry to a country that you're not in, or you want to stay in a country that you're already in, and you need to take action. So you have options. So of course, technically the answer is no, you don't need a lawyer. The government often tells you that you can do it on your own, and sometimes they encourage you to do it on your own. The problem is that you're dealing with a process, a procedure, where there's thousands, in some cases hundreds of thousands of applications in the queue, and you have government officials who are reviewing them, and you have to do it right. You have to fill out forms, you have to provide supporting documents, and after the application is submitted, it's in a system, and often it can get lost in the system because there's so many other applications, and you're dealing with a government bureaucracy. So I think you know where I'm going here. Essentially, you don't need a lawyer, you don't need an immigration professional, but we are in the business of doing this every day, and we help people do it all the time. So it's a question of whether or not you want to improve your chances of success. Of course, no ethical immigration practitioner can ever guarantee results, because that is just not realistic. However, the bottom line is that if you are interested in immigration, or interested in a visa, it's not a bad idea to consult with a lawyer or a law firm or an immigration professional, and get a sense of what they can do for you. Because if you're informed about the differences between doing it on your own and hiring a professional, then you can make an informed decision. And in some cases, certainly, you may wish to go at it alone. In our practice, we do have cases where people have made that decision, and then they come back to us because errors are made, or the government does something that they shouldn't be doing, and then they come to us to help. Often it would have been a better choice to have hired us in the first place, but you know what, I'm not going to say to you that you have to or you must hire an immigration professional for all your cases. It's a personal decision, and only after consulting with a lawyer can you make an informed decision about what you want to do with your case. Hopefully this gave you some insight. If you liked the video, feel free to click like and visit us at www.visaplace.com.